All right. Ooh, my bad. Good morning, gamers. It is currently 9:30 in the morning, and I am normally not up during this time. The only reason why I am is because I would like to start getting the ball rolling on training without a lot of nutrients in my system. So like, i.e. like water, food, all that fun stuff. The reason why is because a lot of powerlifting competitions happen in the morning. And I, being a very heavy night trainer, I need to acclimate my body in order to train or at least move weight in the mornings, because I just don't do that. But yeah, so that's kind of why I'm up a little earlier today, even though it's like 9:30. Most people are up during this time, but I'm definitely a night owl. But yeah, so far, today is the beginning of my last week of the block. So week fours are normally like my really heavy week. So I don't really have an idea of what I'm going to be going for today. We're just going to kind of have to see where everything like lands, honestly. So, I don't really have an idea, but one thing I would really want to happen is anything over a 275 bench for one, just for an easy single. Probably something around 308 for an easy squat triple today, hopefully. But honestly, everything should move pretty well. I have my electrolyte mix, my shaker bottle, a full gallon of water, so I should kind of be prepared at least today. But also thank you for all the support on the first video. I post a lot on Instagram, but I decided this guy doesn't know how to drive. I decided to start posting on YouTube just kind of because I enjoy a lot of it. I do enjoy content creation to like an extent, mostly just like it's fun. But yeah, so ooh, my bad. But yeah, thank you. So, sorry. So completely off topic, but I am also a very, very big Overwatch enjoyer. I don't enjoy playing the game anymore, but I do enjoy watching a lot of it. So I try to keep up with all the competitive stuff that's going on within like the different regions. Like the three bigger ones I like to keep track of: North America, of course, because, well, I mean, I live here. North America, EMEA, which is Europe, Middle East, and Asia, and also Korea. So this morning I was watching some of the Korean games, and the number one team in Korea, they're called Crazy Raccoon, was going up against like one of the weaker teams, and all of a sudden they just started like trolling in the middle of a professional match. So the way how their trolling worked was, on the first map, they banned Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver is objectively one of the worst supports in the game, just because he can't really do a lot to help like in actual team fights for the way how Overwatch works. So he's kind of seen as a really, really bad pick, and banning him doesn't really make a lot of sense outside of just going for like a protect ban. So they were trolling on there. During the second map, they played, and also the first map, it was a little close, but they still ended up winning. The second map, I think it wasn't Rialto, it wasn't Esperanza. It was Coliseo. On Coliseo, they played Sim, Torb, Bap Lucio with a ball. So for people that don't know, long story short, those characters have absolutely nothing in common with each other. Like, the only ones that would actually help each other out would be Baptiste and Lucio. Sim, Torb, they're troll characters. And then the ball, brother, he's literally just rolling around the whole map and just existing to the point where they're just winning. Like, they troll so hard, but they still win. It was so crazy to watch. So that's kind of how I woke up this morning, just like reviewing some of the games, just kind of seeing like what's going on, seeing how everything's going over there. But outside of that, I've also been keeping a track of North America. I mean, because I live here. But So far, I'm very, very impressed with a couple of the teams in North America. I'm very impressed with Space Station Gaming, one of the new partner teams for North America. And I'm also very impressed with Timeless. Timeless is not a partner team, but they've been in the Overwatch scene for a very long time. And honestly, Timeless completely destroyed one of the partner teams. Like, it wasn't even close. It was a 3-0. It was a 3-0 win for Timeless. And the team that they beat was Team Liquid. I honestly thought Team Liquid was going to be like the real heavy hitter for this season because they have really big names. They have a fantastic tank. Their support line's really good. And their DPS line is honestly pretty fantastic. So, in my mind, I was looking at this like, wow, this roster is really going to be the heavy hitters in North America this year. First ever game, they got 3-0'd by the boys. By the boys of Timeless. And I'm sitting here watching it in my full Team Liquid outfit like, all right, I guess I just got to get rid of this now. But no, I'm going to keep supporting Team Liquid because I really do like the players on their team. So I'm just going to kind of keep like just supporting them. Might as well. Ooh, I missed my turn because I kept yapping. My bad, gang. But yeah, I really do enjoy Team Liquid's roster. I don't really like the organization because I don't really know anything about them. Team Liquid actually hasn't been in Overwatch for like 7 whole years. So basically since like Overwatch kind of first was starting to get its feet off the ground competitively. But Blizzard was like, hey, let's give these guys a partnered spot because Team Liquid's like one of the most, not really important, but they're one of the most popular teams within North America, at least organizations. So they were like, all right, let's give them a spot, try to get some more people in, and they got rolled. So another thing is that I kind of have my full Fauna outfit on today, as you can see by the hat. Man, I love Fauna. And I actually picked out this powerlifting outfit, so like the singlet, the shirt, the socks, and some of the equipment that goes with it, just because it was green. Man, I love Fauna. But yeah, so originally what happened is I was thinking about competing like a while ago, and I was like, you know what, let's make a full competition series on where I train and compete for Fauna. Yeah, I ended up getting like really hurt, and I didn't like get hurt from training, it's just my ankle started to feel really, really poorly. I don't know why, I guess I just wasn't taking care of my body super well. But my ankle kind of started to give out on me, and I was like, no, I can't do this. This is a really bad idea. So I decided to stop and then drop out of that competition. I wanted to compete at the Iron Nightmare 6, which was going to be a competition in 2024. I ended up dropping it. It was like in July or something, June or July, one of those months, June or July, just because of my ankle. But I'm looking at a competition now that's going to be happening in March, literally just because I still have not like officially competed yet. I train because I'm saying like, yeah, I'm a power lifter. I train in the powerlifting, but I still haven't competed. So I would at least like to have one competition under my belt just to kind of get things, just to kind of like, I guess, see how like an actual competition works before I actually start like moving up on the ladder. But I would like to compete next month. But would I? I very much have a YOLO approach to it, where it's like, yeah, I guess I could do something today. But yeah, I'm almost to the gym. So just to kind of reiterate what the plan is today, I have very heavy squat triple and a very heavy bench single. Outside of that, I also have some back down work, so just good volume work for both squat and bench. Then afterwards, I am planning for the leg press and then just some incline pressing just to kind of help get some more chest volume in. So I think so at least with the accessories, they can kind of fluctuate a little bit, because since we're trying to aim for like the a specific RPE, sometimes the weight might increase or decrease just depending on how I'm feeling. So, like, especially like for the week. So it's like, let's say like the beginning of the month on my week 1, I had 100 pounds on my incline press for like an RPE of 7. I might do like 95 or like 90 by week 4, just because like my body is so tired that an RPE of 8 at 90 would match the RPE. So I kind of have to keep that stuff in mind where I don't absolutely gas out my body and then pretty much like hit a brick wall. That's kind of like the whole game of powerlifting, is pushing enough to where you're getting a really good stimulus, but not over pushing to where you're like destroying your body. But it is now Sunday morning and I have just pulled into the gym. I think. Yeah. Hold on. How's my parking? Parking good. All right, I'm gonna get warmed up and see everybody inside. All right. Just hit my final warm-up set at 286. Moved really poorly, so I'm just gonna take the triple here. It was the same weight I did last week, but since it matches the RPE, there's not really much I can do. As much as I want to go heavier, I just don't really want to gas myself up that much, and I gotta take care of the ankle. So 286 for 3. Wasn't too bad. All right, so finished up. Hold on. All right, finished up 286. It was bad, but so I'm over on the SSB squats now. The reason why I actually like switch up bars in between my workouts, I mean kind of in the middle between my workouts, it's mostly because when I do my low bar squatting, I have this weird twinge that appears in my lats sometimes, and I haven't been able to actually find a correct fix for that yet. So until I'm able to, I guess, find a fix for that weird twinge, I rely heavily on SSB squats for any kind of back down work or volume work. So it's just like, I only really train low bar like 1 time a week, and it's like for 1 set. It's always my heavy set. But outside of that, back downs, like my 3 sets of 5 after my first set. So back down sets, right? Always on SSB. When I get to my day 3, the top set of that day is also on SSB, and the back downs are also on SSB. Honestly, I kind of like SSB, but it's also because it's like I barely have any weight on the bar, so it's a lot easier to actually move the plates. feeling like a really weird shift onto my right leg and away from my left. I don't know what's causing that. All right, so just finished up squats a couple minutes ago. So bench is feeling all right. I feel like I guess, kind of tired within my hamstrings. I'm a very glute dominant and like hamstring dominant squatter, which is really bad. Like I put a lot of it in my, I just put a lot of it in my glutes. It's pretty bad. So, I'm gonna shoot for 253 today, just for my top single for bench. I mean, if this moves well, I'll probably just jump to 275. If it's not, then I might as well just keep it here. There's no reason to like throw. I mean, I guess there would be a reason. I did 264 for my tempo like a couple of days ago, so I think I could probably do 275 today.
Serious? Yeah, that's my birthday. It's the 24th. I'm like, what? Yeah, exactly. D, 2 plates, 25 and 5. Huh? That's 40 pounds lighter. That's 40 pounds lighter. What do you mean? What, you thought we were going to 1 plate? 2 plates. 5. 2 plates, 25 and 5. Man down! Man down! Medic!
God. Oh, fuck. Oh, I fucking hate this bed. Fuck. Oh. Oh. Fuck.
That's even worse. At least with Fernando, like, you got 2 bad judges.
Shit.
Yeah, that'd be a good team.
That's what I said. If you got to choose his teammate, it would probably be Fernando, which is like his team.
All right, so, well, scrap the top set. Kind of major hamstring cramp. I'm not touching that again. Just light back downs. I don't even know what happened. This time it was like my right hamstring instead of my left. It's normally my left hamstring that like gives out on me during bench. And wasn't even pressing, I was just setting up. Yikes. Well, just finished up bench. Felt really good since I didn't take 275 for my single today. I felt kind of prepared for the 210 for like 3 sets of 5. It wasn't anything terrible, but honestly, I think I probably could have had the 275 if it wasn't for the hamstring cramp. But next up, leg press. Only around like 360. Trying to like, I think I said it in the last video, I was actually trying to like change up some of the rest periods, going from like super long to super short, just to kind of change the intensity a bit.
Change your lifestyle. You need to do. Change my lifestyle. I don't do shit. I come here. That's all I do. I come here and I go on vacation. Stop going to Miami? You stop going to Miami? Every time I talk to her, we're going to Miami for concert. We're going to Miami for this. I can't see you spending money on a concert. Stand there. You're listening to this shit for free in a car. Nah, 6. Today I released this. I turned this man into a fucking sales. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was actually an accident by them too. Or not accident, they fucked us over. But what? They were supposed to get that.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I almost got it. There we go. Aha. All right. So, gym just didn't finished up. I didn't really feel like recording the sets of incline presses just because they were kind of boring. I mean, I was just on a machine. So I didn't really feel like it was super entertaining to watch. But overall, today felt okay. I mean, I wasn't, as much as I had goals coming into today, I knew I kind of had to play it pretty conservatively. Mostly because I don't train this early in the morning, and by early I mean anytime before like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So my body isn't necessarily primed or ready for it, and also I literally didn't eat anything nor drink any single water. Best I had was one energy drink right beforehand, and then in between my sets I was having my electrolyte mix. So I was pretty much going in there completely dry. So I was still, I mean, I would still say that I'm happy for how I performed today. The only part that I was a little iffy about was getting the major hamstring cramp during bench, but it's kind of be expected. I use a lot of force from my legs for bench, so it was a big problem beforehand, but I got on top of it by getting a lot of electrolytes in my body, so like salt, water, other kinds of shenanigans that I can't really remember the name of, and I don't really want to get it wrong. So all that other stuff kind of like really helped me, and also getting some food in my system just to kind of keep things like not as dry. But I think I probably would have had the 275 bench if it wasn't for the cramp. So things are looking pretty good. I want to see if I can get back to a 3-plate bench sometime soon. It'll probably be a bit before I'm actually able to start pressing up to 300 again, because one of the biggest changes was actually outside of my body weight, like dropping like 30 pounds, was also my technique change. Because originally when I was benching, I would have a sink technique. So what I would do is that when I would set up, I would drive the bar like into my sternum, like right below my chest, and like kind of in the center of like right above my stomach. I would drive it into there and initiate the press actually by flinging my body upwards, by engaging my legs, and like a massive press from my legs. But oh, someone got angry. And then what I would do from there is just finish off the lift with a bunch of momentum and force coming out from my chest and triceps. Now, on the other hand, I do a very soft touch, because my coach and I was like, okay, since you're dropping this much weight, I guess like the sink and throw technique is probably like the better way to call it this, that the sink and throw technique isn't going to be as effective because I'm not going to have as much of a stomach right now. So he was like, all right, let's just try the really easy, well, I mean, it's not easy at all. The really simple light touch technique. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. So what I did is that I've been kind of training it for a couple months, and I've really started to hone in like how it's supposed to feel and how it's supposed to work. So that's been feeling a lot better recently. But I think my best press with that kind of technique has only been around like, I want to say 264 for like a set of 4, or maybe like 286 for one, 280s, or like somewhere in the 280s for like a single. So it's like there still is a lot of work to be done within that kind of. Yo, that guy ran a red light! That kind of pressing power, but it'll be doable, honestly. It's nothing too, like, it's nothing too crazy, honestly. Like 30 pounds down, not too much lost on bench. The only thing is that another mental note that I kind of had to take today is that I'm heavily relying on my right leg, especially for squats today. I don't know if that was just because I didn't warm up my ankle wasn't warmed up appropriately, or if it was something else, but it felt strange. Like, I know I have a bias towards my right side in general, but today I could actually feel the really heavy bias. Why are you guys slowing down? Oh my God, I don't understand Florida drivers, man. Like, you have a green light. Why are you slowing down to like 10 under the speed limit? I don't get it, man. But anyways, so I'll just kind of have to run some errands. So I'll probably be posting this video, I think like sometime tonight. I already made the post that like a new one was coming, but yeah, honestly, I just kind of have to go charge my car over here at Walmart real quick. But yeah, so I drive an electric. It is the Ford Mustang Mach-E. I'm kind of like in love with this car. I love a lot of like, I love how it's so interesting to drive, mostly because it's like, it's electric, so I'm like learning something new on like how the car functions, but I also really do enjoy just driving it. It feels clean, it feels cool. It feels nice driving and a nice electric car, because I'm like, ooh. Oh my God. But yeah, not really gloating about it. I just really like the car. It's a lot of fun. And plus also, I know this is definitely not surprising, but my favorite color actually isn't green. Even though I wear a lot of it all the time, it's actually red. So, little fun tidbit about me. All right, now I gotta go fight someone for a car charger. Have fun, everyone.